So...
Prince Zuko, to find the Avatar, you must learn the sacred technique. Uncle, what is it? I need to know the sacred technique to find the Avatar. It's called Flame of the Dragon. Flame of the Dragon? Uncle, I've never heard of this before. That's 'cause you're dragging these nuts across my chin, eh, Zuko? And then he kills him.
No, he doesn't. That's not how that goes.
Yeah, that's how Avatar ends. I think that was a deleted scene from Legend of Korra, actually. No. That was how Uncle Iroh dies. Everybody thinks he dies like very peacefully. No. He does a dragon D's nuts joke on Zuko.
Killed Iroh?
And then Zuko was so angry that he murdered him.
It was very out of character. I don't like this
slander. Also, did you say that's gross?
Yeah, that's gross.
Why is that gross?
It's his uncle. He shouldn't be saying the memes like that to his.
Yeah, he doesn't mean it. He doesn't actually want that.
Don't do it.
But he didn't actually want.
Then why'd he say it?
Zuko's fireballs.
No, stop it. Get some help.
Stop it. Get some help. Yeah, well, I was thinking about Uncle Iroh today.
Really?
Yeah, because the cup that you used to feed the cats with is the Uncle Iroh cup that we got from Box Lunch.
Yeah, it got put in the dishwasher where it wasn't supposed to go, so now it feeds the kitty cats.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. Still haven't had that baby yet.
Yeah, it was false alarm at the end of last episode.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. We thought that it was the baby coming, but it
just had to poop.
just had to shit.
Yeah.
They could be the same. Who knows?
Yeah.
Sometimes that happens.
Spencer told me today that she knows the type of day it's going to be based on whether I get up. Because whenever I wake up, I shit every time I wake up.
Yeah. And then you get out of bed.
Welcome to the Arcane Lounge Podcast. And then get out of bed. She said she knows the type of day it is based on whether I wake up after I poop or if I go back to bed.
Yeah.
And she said if I wake up, poop, and then come back to bed, she's like, oh, it's one of these kind of days, huh?
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I didn't even realize. There's just some days I'm tired and I go back to sleep. Yeah. I wake up and my body is just like, please, and I'm like, all right.
Or if you get on TikTok while you're in the bathroom, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you're just in there like.
The day I found out that I could watch TikToks while on the shitter, while on the pisser, not pissing. That's a little dangerous. Yeah. Well, I guess you could watch them while you're peeing.
Yeah, but
that's not enough time. No. You get like one.
Yeah.
And TikTok's just like becoming YouTube now. Like every recommended video I have is like 5 minutes long.
Yeah, if I ever open TikTok while I'm on the toilet, it's like I watch one video and it's like, well, now I gotta
yeah, dude, fucking okay.
It's just gonna keep repeating.
Yeah, everybody always said they were like Vine destroyed our attention spans. I guess I'm just left out of that because I didn't like I still love. Even after Vine and even after being severely addicted to TikTok, I still watch like hour-long YouTube videos all the time. Yeah. Like my attention span was not killed. In fact, now that TikTok lets you like upload longer, you can skip ahead and they show the timestamps at the top right. It's like my TikTok just turned into YouTube. All of that. Like earlier before you got here, I was doing the number 2. I was dropping the kids off at the pool. Mm-hmm. I was busting a grumpy, and I was watching TikTok. I got like 2 in. Like I got 2 2-minute long TikToks, and I was like, well, shit. All right, that's it, I guess. So, or is this not the same for you? You still got like 5-second memes over on your For You page?
Yeah, sometimes, and sometimes it's like. Really long videos that I don't care about. Or it'll be super spooky stuff at 2 a.m. and I'm like, I can't watch this. Why is there a 5-minute video about this thing? I hate
those. Because I don't know why. After 2020, I guess I get scared now. And am I like out of shot now? No? I'm good? Okay. I thought I adjusted that. Yeah, that's fine. I just look enormous compared to Spencer, but that's okay. Yep. If any of you have seen us in real life and next to each other, I really hope that you were just so shocked about our size. What? I've gone on like 3 tangents. You can't go on a 4th. What do you?
I want this.
What are you drinking?
There's nothing in there.
Oh, you just wanted water?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Anyways, I was saying that anybody who has seen us in real life I hope that you were all just absolutely shocked at how large I am compared to Spencer. Like, not even that, like I'm, like, I think I just have a big head and you just have a small head, like, per average. So when we're next to each other, we're almost the same height, but we're like completely different sizes. Mm-hmm. So anyways, before that I was talking about pooping, right? Yeah. Welcome to the Arcane Lounge Podcast. I think I was talking about something else after that, though. I feel like I went on another tangent. I went into another tangent.
You were talking about Uncle Iroh?
No, that's too far. That's way too far.
Are you talking about that thing you sent me?
What did I send you?
You said you were in the bathroom.
Oh, I did send you a TikTok in the bathroom.
I did not see it, unfortunately.
Can you watch it right now?
Yeah.
Cool.
I can absolutely do that.
Cool. Thanks.
Yeah. Please hold.
And then after Craig watches it, I'll describe it for everybody.
Okay.
So that you can get an idea. Everybody can have an idea of what it is.
Here we go. Is my sound too far up? It's loading.
Okay.
It was crazy how the sun really worked. Like, I don't even want to die no more. This is crazy.
It's that audio, and it's just like a valley of trees, and it's just like really pretty, and it's that audio.
Yeah, it's just someone looking outside of their tent in the morning after camping. I don't even want to die no more.
I don't even want to die no more. Crazy. Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta be a lizard. Go sit out in the sun.
To be honest, though, same. Mm-hmm. I was feeling a little weird today. Went out, had some sunlight. It was fine.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
It was fine.
How that, like, sometimes you just gotta go outside, I guess.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta not live in your house.
She keeps getting on me about that for so long. She was
about
like, because she's afraid of getting skin cancer. And so I was like, you just gotta go outside and, like, stand in sunlight. She's like, that's bad. You shouldn't do that. And I'm like, that's so good for you.
No, I said you should wear sunscreen.
Yeah.
Just to stay. Did you wear sunscreen when you were outside?
No, but I'm brown.
See?
Yeah.
It's different.
Nah, you're fine.
Yeah, we'll go to the beach and you won't put on sunscreen.
You're fine.
Your dad had skin cancer.
You should definitely
he was,
put sunscreen
but he was okay.
On. Not always. You should always put sunscreen on before you go to the beach.
Yeah, okay, all right.
And especially in California, because it will cook you.
Yeah. Okay, I agree. The beach is, you should, because
to be honest, even if you're on a road trip,
yeah,
it's in California. It's hot.
The pool. We went to your parents' house.
Not the
swam.
pool.
Oh, absolutely the pool.
Not the pool.
Because
it's
the water,
in the shade.
Because the water acts as like,
that's what I was gonna say. At the beach,
like
it's
a magnifying glass.
It's a mirror.
So does a pool. A pool will do it the same way. So even if you're in the shade, you'll get like half the rays. But if you're in the pool, then you're getting more than full rays. You gotta always sunscreen.
What if I like it?
What,
you like
being
skin
cooked?
cancer?
Yeah. What if I enjoy it?
You like skin cancer?
I haven't had skin cancer.
Or are you talking about just being sunburnt? Just being a little warm?
He does. He likes being sunburnt.
Well, you can get sunburnt with sunscreen on.
Yep, you can.
It'll just be reduced.
Got to reapply.
Mm-hmm. Or you can just tan you real good. Just throw it out with some like canola oil. See how rotisserie you get.
Yeah, some salt and pepper. Just see how guys.
My mom told me that in the 90s when she was a teen, her and her sisters would get on the roof of their house naked to sunbathe.
All right.
Why the fuck would you do that?
Does your mom have skin cancer?
No.
That sounds
cancer
painful,
does run in my family though. That's why I'm very scared of it. Mm-hmm. So I will always put on sunscreen if I am going outside for more than an hour.
I'm sorry. I'm being a fart. I do. Mm-hmm. I try to put on sunscreen when I can. I'm just saying, standing out in the sun is good.
It is.
It is.
Okay. It's good for your brain.
Yeah, that's right.
Makes you feel good. I
swear to God, if all the comments on this episode are like, "Oh, this is literally radioactive fucking sun rays are gonna," I will be upset and I will not read any of them. If I read one, I will not read the rest of the comments. I'll be upset.
I'm gonna comment.
I want all the comments specifically. I want to see how many people get this far into the podcast. How many of you can comment the words,
"Oh God,
wow, this podcast episode was so good. I can't believe that they got Barack Obama on the episode for just like a few seconds."
Yeah.
Is it a clip?
I'm just checking to see how many people get this far in. How many of you click, and then how many of you get past the poop segment?
Kind of like H3 with that Trump impersonator.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, I mean he had real Trump on. just like we're gonna have real Obama.
Yeah, we're gonna have him.
Of course. Yeah. So, anyways, I had something else I wanted to say, and I went on like 4 tangents, forgot what they all were.
Yeah.
Shoot. We were talking about the baby. We haven't had the baby yet. That's weird.
Yeah, my brain is like pudding.
Pudding? Pure pudding?
Yep.
I feel like you're... This sounds bad.
Oh, no.
Just go ahead. I don't care anymore.
Oh,
I don't.
that's so bad.
Let's
I feel
hear
like you're smarter now than you were in the middle. Like in the middle, you had a lot of dumb
I agree.
brain.
I remembered that we needed melatonin when we were at the store earlier, and I felt so smart.
Yeah, I was like, oh, you remembered.
Yeah.
That's great.
Like
yeah.
month 6 and 7, you could
Yeah,
ask me
no,
like, what
yeah.
did you just say? And I would not remember.
I learned today that babies, when they're sick, this is the coolest human body fact I've ever learned.
Yeah.
Every time somebody's like, do you know that like you can, if you get burned here, you can skin from here and you put it there and you heal? I'm like,
That is
that
cool,
makes
though.
sense.
Yeah.
Like that's cool, but like that makes sense.
Yeah.
Today I learned that when a baby is sick, with their saliva will go onto the nipple of the mom, and then the mom's body will understand that the baby is sick and what nutrients it needs in order to fight the infection, and their breast milk will create the vitamins they need in order to fight the infection.
That's interesting.
That is so
Wow.
crazy. So crazy. That's like human
That's
USB.
Like, that's like baby vaccine.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like pretty cool.
It's kind of fun that like when the baby latches, that it makes the dun 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 like
Yeah.
USB
Yeah,
noise.
yeah.
Like that's pretty cool.
I always
excited
like to
for that.
change mine to something unique, you know.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
For your latch?
Yeah.
Yeah, like you put it in, you put the baby on, it goes, yeah.
Yeah, Lil Jon for sure. Lil Jon. That or it's just Acom yelling convict. That's
Yeah.
it.
Or the Vine boom.
No, it's the Taco Bell ding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But just bass loaded, super crunchy.
Yeah. I'll look into that one, I think. 2 a.m. Just wake you
Am
up
I
with
the
that.
asshole for playing sound bits when my baby suckles on my wife?
You play it every time and you Pavlov the baby. Every time the baby hears like fucking whoop 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 whoop, they know it's time to stop.
Yeah, I guess I'm done. It's fully charged.
Yep. Feel great.
God damn it, that's so funny. Babe, it's time to feed the baby.
God, what a corrupt. I've been thinking about that a lot.
Oh, she came off. Hang on. Oh wait, hang on. Oh, hang on, wait. Okay, she got on.
You've
All right, there we
confused.
She's having trouble latching.
go. Yeah.
You have, to, you have to flip the whole
flip.
the whole baby upside down.
Yeah, flip. There we go. All right.
What were you saying?
I didn't know what. About how just because we were talking because that what sparked my whole. I didn't want to. What do I want to say?
What sparked your hole?
Yeah, it was sparked my whole. My whole train of thought was
Oh.
that you brought up that we might be doing a thing in October. And I was thinking, I was like, oh, that's cool. And I was like, oh, I might be a little old. It doesn't matter. But then I'm thinking about how weird it's going to be that in October you'll have a kid, and then everything we know will now be just archaic.
It was weird because we're we can say that we're doing that.
I don't care.
Yeah,
We're seeing MCR in October.
I just want to say it out loud.
Yeah,
in case someone
no,
didn't
we're
want
good.
it.
Yeah, we're gonna see MCR in October, which is really fucking hype. But Maddie and Saban are gonna come too, and it's just gonna be weird that like we're like at that point in time, Leland may know how to walk or at least crawl.
Yeah. he'll
And
be
like
crawling for sure.
she's gonna and she will be older than how old he is now when we
Yeah.
do that. That's
Yeah.
wild. That's wild. It's not gonna be that much different though. Like it'll be different, but like it'll be like oh, we have this fucking thing to
Yeah.
do with. But,
Well,
you know.
will she be able to see at that point? Like
yeah.
more than 6 inches?
Yeah. We're not taking her. She's just.
You're not gonna hold.
I'm not gonna be like, look at.
Look at this baby. Like Simba.
She can't hear after the
Yeah.
concert.
No, yeah, you gotta put the.
When I was
those giant-
everybody around her's like ah! Like screaming their fucking ears off.
Yeah, no. She's gonna hang out with grandma.
You ever think about the fact that we're gonna go to that and they're gonna play one G note and everybody's gonna be like,
Freaking sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the sound from Call of Duty Zombies.
Yeah. Feral.
this is Call of Duty zombie noises are fucking funny. Man.
They've been playing Vampire Money apparently, and I fucking love that song so much.
Pretty cool.
It's really nuts. I've been thinking about outfits. Figuring out what to do.
Go to the local Hot Topic.
Yeah.
Shop around.
I was just gonna wear like a vest.
A vest?
And a loincloth.
Whoa.
You should.
Oh.
Just
Really?
that. Oh my god, have you seen the fucking videos of Tobey Maguire at that Billie Eilish concert?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
seen
I have.
I've seen the pictures of him.
Funny because he's just standing
Yep,
there.
it's just like
he's like on a balcony. And there's like barely anybody around him. And she's like on stage, like performing, but all the lights are on. And he's just
like,
over there. It's like this. Like, what's going on?
There's just no clipping through the environment.
I don't know. Like, it's such a weird like scenario because like normally a concert, like it's really dark and you can't see anything. But like it looks like they're just like outside and like there's only like a few people there, but she's performing a full concert and he's just over there. Like, what is this scenario? Like, what's happening?
Maybe it's a private venue. They want the lights on.
Maybe. It's kind of weird.
It was for him.
Oh, it was just for him?
Yeah.
He paid for the whole thing? He was like, yeah, I want the lights on, actually. Just turn all the lights on.
Point them all at me.
Yeah. Put them all at me, actually. I want everybody to look at me watching a concert.
Yeah.
And everybody keeps putting audio of it, of the do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do.
Does he have like kids, or was he just there like vibing by himself?
And he was definitely by himself.
Oh, wait, does he have kids?
I
That
assumed
makes way more
I
sense.
assumed maybe he had like
I didn't even think about that. He had a kid that went, and he's just like, I'm being a dad, just supervising. Okay, that makes way more sense.
I didn't think he was just up there looking like a goof.
Just like that.
That would explain why he looks that way, because he's a dad.
That makes way more sense. I thought he was just doing that.
Oh my god, he has 2.
Okay.
Wow, that's crazy.
I don't know if it's good.
Dude, imagine your dad's Spider-Man.
He's 46.
Yeah, he's old.
What?
Well, okay, that's not old, but like Tobey Maguire in my head is always
Older than I
like
thought.
22, you know. But you saw Far From Home, right? No Way Home. I was always confused.
Yeah.
Okay, his
He looks a
daughter's
little-
15, and his son is 13.
His daughter's middle name is Sweetheart.
Yes, Ruby Sweetheart and Otis Tobias
All right.
Otis Tobias.
Come on.
Maguire.
Otis Tobias. Why'd you do that, dude?
You know,
Why did you name him that? Otis Tobias.
it's probably
call him
significant
Old
to
Toby.
them. Old Toby.
You call him Old Toby.
Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. Gerard Way's kid's name is Bandit.
Yeah.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then one of Frank's
Isn't Frank Iero's Cherry? Yeah.
Cherry and Lily, and then Miles.
There's because Mia works at a large after school program, and she primarily does like attendance. So she sees a lot of children names. Apparently, there's a lot of goofy
There's
ones.
some
No.
wild
My
ones.
mom does that at where
yeah.
she works. She does data entry, and so she
Exactly
sees
the same.
weird names all the time.
Yeah.
And I wish I could say some of them, but I fucking can't because that's actually somebody's name.
A child's name.
Yeah, but we make fun of them all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Away from everybody else.
There's a lot of anime ones, and
Yeah.
I fuck with it.
It's all the millennials having kids
Naming their kids,
dumb
Renesmee?
fucking names.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
not Renesmee.
Yep. There are some
Post-it
Renesmees
note.
out there. Post-it note.
Yeah,
No, Papermate.
Papermate. That's it.
Paper, Jesus. I really hope that never happens.
I have never said this publicly, but I guess I'm going to say it now. I think it's all a bit. I think Trisha's a normal functioning human being,
Yeah.
and I think it's all a bit, and she does it all for her, like, just her like brand, I guess, just who she is.
Normally, I'd agree with you.
Because every time I think about something stupid she does, I think about it 2 months later, and I'm like, she fucking did. No, she just did that.
Follow her close enough to know a lot about her, but I would like to think the same.
As somebody who pretends to be an idiot on the internet because everybody thinks it's funny for me to be an idiot, it making up like, oh, I like Joe Biden because he quoted Hamilton. Like, that's a fucking bit. Like, that's a really funny bit.
Unfortunately, that's not that's the weird part. I would agree on some aspects.
Yeah.
Because some absolutely she's doing it for the bit. But watching any of Frenemies, pulls that wool completely, realize that, oh, she's a real person because she displays real acts of aggression and real acts of like sadness on that show. And everything on it is super genuine. Even her being a little bobbed.
I don't know. She could always. I know this is you're probably right, but like I don't know. She could always play it up a little bit too.
Yeah,
That's a part is possibly, but a lot of it's like
sometimes it's easy to mix that kind of stuff. I don't know.
think that Trisha is very smart and knows.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. I think she knows exactly what she's doing.
I think she knows that she can play up things and benefit from it.
I'm
I
willing to
think
admit that.
a lot of what she does do is just her. And she knows
that makes sense.
That if she records it, she will get views and she'll get
that
money.
makes
I
sense.
also think she's built an entire career around being misunderstood. Because even in that quote where she says that, she understands that it's part of the Constitution, but the way she says it is like, I thought it was really fun. Like she was saying it almost kind of jokingly, but then she has no tone for it. So then everyone just grills her, and then she does exactly what you're saying, and like kind of feeds into it because she knows that.
Yeah, she's an OG on YouTube.
Yeah.
She knows what she
That's
needs
what I'm
to
saying.
do.
But that's what I'm saying is like I know how to do that. Like I know I could sit here and pretend to say something to. Well, not even you two know me pretty well, and I could still get away with it. But like a couple of people who don't know me very well, like I know I could say something wrong. I could eventually say something stupid, and then people are gonna get on me about it, and then I'll just act like oh oops oh sorry like
It just sounds crazy, but I don't think you. She has an incredible amount of hours of unedited, borderline manic footage
Yes.
all right
of her. It's hard.
That's different.
That's a lot of it. I would either it's like the Chris Chan thing. It is either the greatest performance known to mankind, or it's probably the more likely.
yeah that makes sense.
It's very,
That it's just a
very
little
hard
bump.
to have
No, you're right. You're
a
right.
manic episode in the floor of your kitchen, crying
Several times
for 20 to 30 minutes, and then just upload it.
no cuts.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
But
I
why
have no doubt you
upload
could
it?
gaslight the world
But why upload it?
because money.
people will watch
Yeah,
her
'cause
break
it's
down
footage.
and have.
Oh, that's true. Okay, never mind.
episode
Also,
on-
Trisha Paytas comes from an era not so much farther from ours, where MTV was all that. All that stuff was just look at this emotionally distraught person. Why don't we just make fun of them?
Yeah.
That's a lot of MTV originally was. I mean, that's every. I mean, she comes from that same line of like the Kim Kardashians and like what is the other one on the East Coast with
Jersey Shore?
yeah, same shit. Like reality type TV stars. They're which is probably explains a lot. Their entire careers is maybe playing up their character to the point that eclipses themselves.
That's what I'm saying. It's,
So
it's
maybe-
like I
maybe.
still think it's a character that she's playing up, but I still also think that it's like 60% intertwined with herself as well. So it's a part of her because that's what I get too. Because it's also sometimes, you know, I'm an idiot and I understand that I think stupid things. There's a way though. There's like a switch where you can like kind of turn it on and kind of like be a dumbass, but it's still you.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Well, because even the people who are on like Jersey Shore have come out now and be like, I recognize what I was doing was stupid, but that was what I was doing at the time. Like,
yeah,
it's
that's it.
100%
Yeah.
genuine of who I was. I did this stupid shit, got arrested, and now I know that was wrong and I shouldn't have done
Also
that.
makes all that really easy to swallow when you're getting paid to do it.
Yep.
Well, that was a weird bit. Let's jump into questions.
Questions.
We
Cut us
guys.
off again, I'm sorry.
Oh no! All right. Let's jump into questions. You guys can ask
Hey,
questions.
when the baby comes out, can you play that sound?
Yeah, I'll
Like,
play the Vine Boom.
God.
cool.
Yeah,
Thank you.
the nurses and the doctor will all be around, and I'll be sitting over there like,
Sir, do you want to hold your daughter? No, hang on.
No, give me a second.
"Sir, you want?
I have the TikTok.
Are you
dance.
ready?" And I'm like, "Yeah, hang on." Okay, yeah, hand her over.
Hold her up. I did a TikTok dance with her.
Yeah.
God.
Can you wiggle her around?
She can't even open her eyes. She's like covered in goo. She's like, "Ugh." and I'm like,
baby.
My face went, and it was like the baby's
Renegade,
face barely born.
I told her, and she got mad at me for it. That when she came out, and the first time I got skin to skin with her, I was
Yeah.
gonna go, "Hey, you're finally awake. You were caught trying to cross the border, right? Same with us and that thief over there. damn you, Stormcloaks.
Yeah,
and I was going to just do the whole intro.
Because I actually know you, I know you're going to be like crying.
I was about to say, you'll get maybe the first couple and then weep uncontrollably.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
You're going to cry.
I have no idea. I have like no expectations. It's going to be weird.
Valid.
Yeah,
I imagine it's hard
also,
to
there's so
prepare
many people who are like fucking. Okay, so we're gonna go to questions in a second. But like, there are a lot of people who are like, you just don't know, man. You just don't know. You're gonna turn into a completely different person as soon as that baby goes. You're just gonna be a completely different guy. And I'm like, oh, okay, like I don't know about that, but like I know I'm gonna react a certain way to the baby, but like I'm not like downplaying it. I've thought about it a lot. I've looked up a lot of stuff. I know that my dad cried. I know that and I'm just curious because I don't know because it's not like watching a movie or like doing something, you know, or like reacting to something, you know. It's a real thing that's happening. So I really just don't know what my emotional response is gonna be. Sometimes I don't know why. When certain people die, I don't really think it's sad. I don't know why. There's just sometimes I'm like, shit, somebody died. That sucks. What tends to get me more is seeing the reaction of people to that person who have died. So like when somebody is close to that person and they're sad about it, that gets me sad. But like when I hear like, I don't know, to be honest, like when I find out like kind of like relatives or something and they're like sick and they're gonna die, I don't know why. Ever since I was a kid, I've always felt like shit. Like that really doesn't make me sad. So I hope that I feel emotional when she comes out. I think I will, and I get to hold her. I have no idea how I'm going to react to that.
If there's any comfort, it is so much easier for a human to express joy than grief and sorrow. Yeah. And people grieve in so many different abstract ways that sometimes it can be really confusing right at first. And it could help, like, and that's kind of your point, it could help also understand, looking at someone and seeing, oh, this is the emotion that is appropriate, and they're feeling this way, and that makes me sad because they're sad. That makes sense. The whole death thing is really, really complex and strange.
It's very strange.
Some people don't even feel like sad about it. Some feel the opposite, like joy. Lacey just actually had her grandfather pass away this weekend, but he was like really sick for a long time, and her grandmother was just like, she just hung out with him on Friday, didn't tell anybody about it. Told everyone Saturday. She told Lacey that he went into a coma on Thursday. Oh, wow. And just kind of hung out with him. And then she called everyone and said, yep, he passed. Yeah. Right. And she was just kind of fine. Like, it sucks, but to be honest, we better he's not suffering. You know, there's just scenarios where...
I had the same thing with my grandma. And like my grandpa died when I was like 9 or 10 years old. And I wasn't very sad about it. Even though he lived with us for a little while. I was just like, okay. And I always felt so horrible. I was like, am I supposed to be sad? Like, I don't know why I'm not sad, you know? And then my grandma also passed away like last month. And I knew like that she was old and she was going to die. And there was like for the entire year, really. And then it like, I was just like, yeah, all right, she passed away. But then like, so I thought that funeral wasn't going to be like a big old deal or anything. And then we went, and then like seeing my dad upset, that made me cry. And it was more that my dad lost his mom over the fact that I lost my grandma.
Oh no, absolutely.
You know,
it's just different connections.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that's the thing. So that's what I'm saying is like, I didn't know how I was going to react to a funeral. I have no idea how I'm going to react to like having a baby. Yeah, no. So like, we'll see what happens. But,
I mean, it's going to be, I can only imagine, overwhelming.
Probably.
Because it's going to be the first time
I think that's why
you connect with this human being.
Yeah, that's why I can't like picture it. Like I always try to like, you know, mentally prepare myself for things like this and like think about what's going to happen and like, how am I going to feel going through this? And every time I think about it, like, I have no idea. I have no idea what's going to happen.
It's like, you can't even like, oh yeah, I'm going to think about the first time I met someone that is in my life forever. This isn't even the same scenario. That person didn't exist, now exists. Yeah. And now is going to be, you know, attached to you.
Yeah. It's crazy. Oh, it's crazy. So weird.
How do you feel about it? I mean, clearly you have a lot more like physical work.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much time for emotional work you got, but.
I'm not super worried about the physical. I'm trying not to think about it because, like, I'm very, very, very ready for her.
Yeah.
And that is all that I want, and that's what I'm trying to focus on.
That makes sense.
The joy that I'll experience after.
Yeah.
And, that's
I think
what
it's
I'm
going to be almost a full 180 because every time that I've ever seen you slightly injured, you always recover from it really well. So I think your recovery is going to be really good. And I think that it's going to be even better because you're going to have her. And like
that's what I've been saying it since the start. Like this lady said, like, oh, you can do anything for this amount of time because like most people experience morning sickness for 12 weeks. She's like, you can do anything for 12 weeks. And I've just been telling myself, like, okay, I can do this for this amount of time. Like today I said, I can do this for 1 more week because that's about how much I have left. And it's like, I can do anything for 12 hours. Oh, yeah. Like I can get through this pain. And then when I'm done, I'll have her.
I keep saying that. I keep saying this like month, this like past month or two, I think is going to be harder than you actually giving birth to her. Yeah. Sure, the pain scale might be different, but I think that is also going to be just so relieving for you.
And because I've witnessed a labor before, I have some idea of how it works and
your
what happens.
Knowledge about all of this is just so
like I know that going to the hospital, these people are trained to take care of people who are in labor. Yeah, I'm not worried about anything like that. Like,
I'm really impressed that you're not that worried.
I would say plus it's going to be probably really easy when you have your finish line in sight. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like this is going to be something like you can get through this because I mean it is literally there.
Yeah.
Yep. And then you get to see her. And then you get to be with her.
This week has just been like, you've always said like, oh, you're upset with her, or you're frustrated with her, but I'm not frustrated with her. It's just it'll build and build and build, and I'm like, all right, maybe in like 15 minutes we might need to head to the hospital, and then it just shuts off, and I'm like, I just want to go, I just want to finish.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, it's probably a huge.
It's the anticipation that is like what is like. So bad. Like,
I woke up this morning and when I was waking up, I was just in that like half like awake state. And I had like this thought of like, do you know how crazy it is to like wake up the next morning and be like, gotta pee. Oh, I've got a fucking person right here.
Yeah.
At all times.
That
is so weird. That is insane. That's something that you're thinking about all the time too. That's something that's just going through your mind at all times. On top of like the anxiety of wanting to have her and then the pains of contractions. And then also just sitting there and being like, well, she didn't go anywhere. She's still right here. You know, it's so weird. That's so crazy.
I couldn't imagine. Like, I don't think I, as a person, put myself into situations and go, how could this affect me? But I think if I was pregnant, I'd go, okay, I now need to think, how is it going to affect it on top of me? So I'm roller coaster, meh.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy wants to get in this cool guy, cool truck, wants to do some wheelies. No, I'm all right. Now I have to like double, I'm like double the person.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I was worried a lot at first, but now I think you've really alleviated a lot of anxiety I've had. It's just so weird that I feel like I've been more anxious than you.
Yeah, because if I allow myself to get anxious, I'll just keep digging myself into a hole.
Yeah.
And so I know that in the end I'll be okay. And I got a good support team.
Yeah.
We live 10 minutes away from the hospital we're going to deliver her at. And
I feel extremely lucky with everything that we've got right now. So. Ugh. Yeah.
I don't think I ate enough with the vitamins I took, and I keep burping, and it tastes so bad.
Oh, no. No.
I'm excited not to have to take gross vitamins anymore.
Dude, yeah. Got that Red Bull in the hospital bag?
I do have a Red Bull in my hospital
People normally have like a shot.
I'm so excited.
She wants a Red Bull.
I didn't drink a lot before, but I did have an unhealthy amount of Red Bull. Very ready for that.
I'm excited. I'm excited. Can't wait. All right. So jumping into questions here. If you guys want to ask us questions, they're on Twitter at arcade_arcane. We ask them about Mondays at about 6 p.m. Pacific Daytime. PDT. Pacific Daytime Time. Pacific. Isabella Bartholomew asks, if you could have any of your characters be inserted into Exandria, who would you send?
It's like an offering?
Yeah. Who would you offer up? Who will never be able to be returned from their home? They're ripped out of their world and sent into another, only to be an emissary of chaos. That's what that sounded like to me, but I don't know. That's
or like you would like guest star and like play that character.
I'd make a new character.
That's a whole other thing.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. What would you make if you guest starred on Critical Role? Just for one game. in the current campaign, in campaign 3?
I don't know enough about campaign 3 to have any idea of what would be helpful.
Yeah, I would bring a character I at least played for a while. That'd give me so much anxiety if I had to like.
I don't think I could.
If I had to like.
I'd probably play like Vincent because I've played him. I know him the most.
Yeah.
I know what he can do. And I don't think they have a wizard. They might have a wizard and I'm wrong.
Okay, so I think I have the opposite thought on this. I'd make something so dumb. Like I'd make Spurt.
Spurt, yeah.
Like I'd make
That's a safe bet.
I'd make like a fairy who's also like a barbarian.
Yeah.
And like something like that. Like I just make something really weird and be like, I don't know, can I die at the end? like that's what I would want to do.
That's fair. No, I think I have too much like anxiety to like just play something that is like unknown.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I would have the ability to be funny on the spot. I think it'd work too much, but I could play like Lazarus, who's an asshole just all the time. Like I could probably be like actively rude, but I don't know if I could be like
goofy or
That's hard to be funny.
Fair enough. And then if I freaked out about it, I'd probably just play Jace because that's my go-to. More props. Art cosplay asks, "How's everyone doing today?"
Good.
Pretty good.
I wish my vitamin burps would go away.
Yeah, I took my meds wrong today, and by I took my meds wrong, I mean I have a multivitamin I take now that's been really nice and super helpful. But
I take multivitamins.
yeah, my leg will randomly hurt sometimes.
Not anymore.
And the only way I could cure it is if I got in a bath.
Yeah.
There you go.
But now that I take the multivitamin, it doesn't hurt anymore.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
A men's once a day. It's this big.
Oh, it's
Wow.
huge. It's
Wow.
it's this big and it's like that thick.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Whoa!" And I can dry swallow it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I don't think you should.
No.
I don't
Definitely
think you should.
I
We
did it
once.
to flex.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, because she has to cut normal pills in half.
Yeah.
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 What was I gonna say? Because I was looking for multivitamins for you because I was like, I take a vitamin, I feel really great.
Yeah.
And it was like, take 2 or 3 a day, and I'm like, that's too many pills. I wouldn't want to do that, so I just got him a one a day.
Jesus,
It was
that's
so
one.
big.
Yeah, it's huge.
Damn.
I was like,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. He was like, I don't care. I
Yeah.
can take this.
I have to take them with food though because otherwise they'll hit real hard.
Yeah.
So like I found out
sorry,
that
what?
they just hit real fast.
They hit?
No, I get like a headache
well,
and
your
it's not good.
your Adderall you're meant to take with food.
Yeah, I'm supposed to take it with food. I'm supposed to take a little bit after I wake up, which is fine. I have like a whole system down to it now. But every fucking time I always forget. If I have food and I have like I have food and then I have both pills, I separate them out between eating the food. But if I don't have like a full glass of water before and a full glass of water afterwards, I would be like how I am today, which is like I have like a weird headache here on the side of my head. I feel fine, but I feel a little like whoa, like a little out of it.
Yeah.
And I think it's because I also had a Starbucks Americano, which I'm pretty sure they put crack in because before I took my Adderall, that shit would wake me the fuck up. Like I was like, let's go. Like it was insane. So she told me today when we were at Target, I was like, man, I think I took that. I didn't drink enough water. I had coffee with it. That was a bad idea. And she was like, yeah, you had crack mixed with your diet meth. I was like, yeah. Yeah. But anyways, what were we? We're talking about how we were doing today.
Yeah, how you
But
doing?
now I have water and I'm starting to feel better. So
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
good. Just
Water's
need
always good.
fucking water.
My mom's always said that if something's wrong with you, drink some water, eat a snack,
Yep.
go poop, lay down.
Yep. Treat yourself like a baby.
Yeah.
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 What's wrong? Because a baby would cry over that. So if you're not feeling good, then do any of those things. And you
9
probably
of the
feel
time,
fine.
it solves most of the problems.
Yeah. I have to agree.
It's so funny too. How good you'll feel sometimes just being like, I'm so upset. Okay, I'm gonna drink some water, have a little snack. Yeah. I'll go to the bathroom and I'll just lay down in bed and then like almost instantly you're like, oh, like you're fine. It's so funny.
Hank Green John Green did a TikTok that was like, I hate that I have to go on a 45-minute walk for my mental health, but they're fucking right, it works.
Yeah. I'm thinking about getting these cleats. I don't want to say it out loud. It's so fucking dumb. Yeah, getting cleats, getting football cleats, and going and just doing like wind sprints out on like a field. I'm just having that feeling to go do that, and I'm like, I don't know if this is a manic episode or not. But then like this is like day 5, and I'm like, I really want cleats to go run around.
You should.
No, I'm definitely gonna. It's just ridiculous.
Oh my god!
Because I'm like,
dude.
maybe I get like I don't want to go like the pads, but I'm gonna get like cleats on. So
Dude,
I should have,
that's so
I should
awesome.
get pants on.
Holy
Yeah.
shit!
And then have pads in them, and I'll wear like the Under Armour, and I'm not gonna wear the
Just
fucking
imagine
helmet.
you're just
But
driving down the road and you look over to a field and you just see Craig in like a full sprint. That's
for
so
some reason,
cool.
that's something I want to do. I don't
That's
know.
no. I wholly understand why. Like that feels so good to run at full speed without any fear of like to just sprint through a field. There's something like freeing about that. I don't know what it is, but like as a kid, I used to do it a lot, and maybe I should do it again as an adult. But I was just not prepared for the mental image of you just like.
I'm gonna do
a
it.
field.
I don't
That's
have to do it
awesome.
myself, but
There's the park down that way.
Hell yeah,
You just
dude, that's so cool.
zoom.
I'm gonna do something. I don't know what yet, but I know it's gonna be something like that. I'm like, I have nothing else to do. It's like I go outside. I was like, yeah, I don't want to like. I'm gonna do outside. I could walk around, but that's kind of fucking boring.
I can also imagine you just being
something.
really fast. Like, like I don't know why, but like the idea that you're just like, like you're like so much faster than I thought you would be, and just be like, oh my god.
I was like, it was kind of fun. Me was like, I could probably go that. I was like, yeah, if
Hell
you want to.
yeah.
I don't know what I want to do.
There you
I'm just
go.
gonna run and do
Does it?
sprints, but again,
That's great, man. Rolling my saves. That's an interesting question that I do want to talk about.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit of an abstract question, but but do you think Parenthood will change the way you write certain things in D&D? They give some examples: child death, kidnapping, relationships, etc. And I want to say I don't know because I have, like I said, I have no idea how I'm gonna react to this. But overall, I don't think so, and I don't. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna affect me all that much.
I think I won't be upset if those things are in the game, but I know that they will affect me differently.
So
Yeah,
I just
they're
also want to
gonna
point
hit
out
harder.
that
Like we've been watching Pixar and like things that I didn't understand as a child. I'm like, I'm fucking sobbing over Nemo losing all of his babies.
I was about to say that. Yeah,
Or,
there
Marlin.
are things that. There are things in like movies now that like I understand. That's just because I'm an adult now, and I get it. So but I don't know. I guess referring to that first example, I don't really like child death in D&D anyways. Like that's just kind of weird.
I watch a lot of like true crime videos,
Yeah.
and the person that I watch specifically always puts like tags at the front, and if she says like, this has to deal with like child abuse and stuff, I'm like, I'm probably not going to watch this one because
but that's
that affects me more now.
Even if I didn't, now, yes.
Yeah.
But I think even before, I think I did. I just was like, no,
it was
I'm good.
something that I probably wouldn't have watched anyway. But now I'm like, I think I'm good because that's something I worry about now.
Yeah. What I worry about now, and I was talking to you earlier, was just like I've been super afraid that when we have the kid, I'm gonna get like boring. And like I'm just my videos are just gonna like drop in quality.
You're just dad mode now.
Yeah, I guess, but like I hope that doesn't happen, and I felt it a little bit these past couple of months. Been like, oh god, I've been kind of settling a little more with how I make my videos. So we talked about it, and I feel way better about it now. And I kind of reevaluated how I was looking at making my videos. Now I have like a bunch of ideas for videos that are so much different than what I was doing before, and I'm like, okay, I want to make these now. I feel better about it now, so I think I'll be fine. I think I'll be okay.
Yeah, I'm very much aware things are going to be a lot different, but I don't think it's going to get to a point where we're completely different people.
I don't think I can get rid of the dumb in my head.
No.
I think I'll always be fucking stupid, and so if I can just
really
continue
worried
to translate
she's going to
that,
be incredibly smart and think that we're weird.
Yeah.
yeah,
She's a little-
I think dude. Oh my god.
That's my fear. Is being like the weird parent.
I think, dude, we're still doing this like in our 50s, and she's just like she's like successful, super smart, and she's like
a lawyer.
my parents
or
are
something.
fucking strange.
Like if that's what she wants, I will support her 100%. But like that's gonna be so strange.
She's like, I wonder what Dad's doing today. She logs onto YouTube. She goes to Arcane Arcade, which still exists for some reason.
Yeah.
It still only has 90K subs.
well, because we're actually losing subs at that point because all of our audience is dying because of old age.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
And
Every time you
she's
die,
like,
you unsubscribe.
they're still doing the podcast, and she clicks on it, and the first thing, it's just me, and I'm just like, suck my balls! And she's like, God damn it, Dad! And she clicks off of it.
Unsubscribe first.
I wholly hope that that's what this is. She just thinks we're fucking weird.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I do wonder if that'll be at some point where, because think of the retrospective of your life.
Yeah.
At that point, if it is to that point, you have, people are going to become the most well documented people alive.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll be like, oh, I wonder how my dad handled that.
Well,
he did have to deal with that. I'll go to episode 56 and I'll see how he handled it.
Do you know how
And you can just go, well, I'll look for dad advice.
Isn't that weird that like we've like documented our weekends for like years, and then like our kid in the future could theoretically go back and be like, what did my dad look like when he was 22? Oh, weird.
I'm 22. I don't know what my dad's doing.
Yeah.
22.
Dude, yeah, I can't do that. I have maybe a picture, low quality 70s. My dad has got short shorts on, image of him. Yes, and I'm like, I can guess what my dad was like, but that's it. That's all I get. She's going to have a whole, like, she will know the kind of person I am when she's older. Yeah. And I feel like it's not going to be the same thing because I really want to know what my dad was like. And I feel like I'd be disappointed. And I think it'd be the same for her. I think she's just going to know for a long time. She's going to know this is a thing. And then later on in life, she's going to be like, are all those old videos still up? She's going to find them and be like, cringe. So that's what I imagine. But anyways, Francois Anderson asks, you've been teleported into one of your D&D settings and have access to your resources in the form of gold. Where do you choose to live?
On a different plane. Somewhere else.
So is what they're saying we're teleported into a D&D world.
I think we have all of our stuff.
With the amount of like financial assets that we have here?
I think so.
Okay.
But I couldn't continue to keep using those assets.
No, I don't.
Well, I guess if we just translate it over, so it's not that I'm just dropped into the world. I'm more just like sort of alternate universe kind of thing. Are you just a
very famous entertainer in?
Yeah. Did you just say very famous?
Yeah, like a folk hero.
I'm not very famous.
I just mean like if you were dropped into D&D with the assets you have here.
Okay, but you'd be
very famous.
If you had a following as a folk hero of like 300,000 some odd people.
No, it's got to translate. I don't think that's true. I think it would translate to the other known celebrities in the D&D world who have these incomes. Because I think because the most famousest person probably has that. I think in this world where the population is much lower, I think I'm just a guy who sometimes plays at the local tavern, and there's like maybe 100 people who are like, that guy's cool. And I get paid from that.
So you're Dandelion?
No, I think Dandelion would be more famous than me. I think I'm just a guy who occasionally plays a pretty cool song and then is a little funny and like, well, that's a character. Mm-hmm. And like, not the whole city knows who I am. Just like there's like a group, there's like a few, there's like this like little base, and they're just like, yeah, I know that guy, he's pretty funny. And then they throw tips at me, and that's how I make my money. Okay. Well, I guess there would be like ale brands, and they would come to me and they'd be like, could you like before you do one of your songs, can you like shout us out?
Take a little sip of our
and then and then they would pay me. Mm-hmm. That would be kind of the idea, and then we would also this would be us in like town square. And we would just have like a little like box, and we would sit here and we would just talk, and people would walk up and like ask us questions, and we would talk to each other. But probably like thaumaturgy. So people would come over and listen, and then we would leave. Yeah.
Just get up and walk away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or maybe we just write like a book. Like we just write books, and then they're just like really dumb.
Yeah.
Probably a newsletter or something.
Yeah. Like we sit here in this room, and Craig sits there and is like,
yeah,
and we're just writing away. Yeah,
scribe.
Mm-hmm. You're a little scribe. Can you have one of those little hats?
What the fuck's a scribe hat look like?
Like a coif, you know? No, like here. I'll show you.
What the fuck's a scribe hat?
A scribe hat.
You little feather.
And can you have like robes?
I don't know what a scribe hat is.
I think if I can afford them, I will have robes.
Can you have this fit?
Yeah.
Hang on. I just saw something on Etsy. You could order it if you want. It's $60. You could order it if you wanted to.
Okay.
Can you have that fit?
Whoa!
that hat.
Can
You see
I
what I'm
be
saying?
a Assassins from Assassin's Creed Brotherhood online?
Yeah,
I could be. I could.
Yeah,
I could.
Can you look
$60
like that?
for that?
Yeah.
Sheesh, that's a pretty good deal.
It's just the hat.
No, little fucker.
Come on, dude. It's just the hat. All right, well.
That
And then I mean, we just be commoners. Like we just be people.
Yeah.
And like I feel like occasionally adventurers would make their way in, but they'd be like really cool people. You know, they'd be like really interesting. But I also am of the opinion that adventurers are like menaces to society.
Yeah.
And I am of the opinion that common, not Dijkstra. I think that adventurers are like, if we were to compare it to now, are like tweeted about and subtweeted about and are like, these fucking people can't be allowed to just do this shit.
Oh yeah, like Elon Musk is totally an adventurer.
Yeah, right. But like, if you saw Elon Musk in the no, that's not true. But it's like Elon Musk, but also Elon Musk can like summon the power of God. Like, and he could like fuck you up. And like, but also you live in a world where like nobody's going to really care if you're dead. So like, it's like people, I feel like people like go home and at the dinner table talk about like, God damn, adventurers are just so like, they just come and they try to buy everything out of my store. They think they just own the place. They do whatever they want. They beat up people in taverns and leave. Like they just cause like messes all the time. But like confronted by them, they're always just like, oh yeah, whatever you say. Like, oh wait, you guys are like, I have like 10 gold and there's something eating my cows out. Like, will you guys deal with that? And they'd be like, could you do 20 gold? Like, will you kill it? Oh yeah, we're really good at killing things that eat animals, like threats. They're like, well, all right. And so there'd be like these like 5 dudes who are like, they're not that bad. They helped me. And then there will be like a merchant who will be like, they killed my assistant because he like looked at him funny. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. And also they like deleted one of my friend's memories. So, like they're also Scourge, you know? Yeah. So that's how I would see adventurers. It's just like you kind of hope they don't come around because like, overall, they're just kind of bad for society. But
the closer you are
sometimes
to
they
an
help out.
adventure, the closer you are to death.
Yeah. 4 fucking random assholes. One of them a corpse. 2 of them wielding flaming swords, and then one of them literally calling down the power of God, just denouncing every faith within the city because their miracles actually work. Came in and reformed our entire government and left.
Now what?
Who let these people just walk around? Like, you know, so I feel like that would be a little rough for the common folk. Threats. So that was not the question, but that's what that
was our answer.
That was our answer, I guess. Yeah. All right, we'll do like 1 or 2 more and then we'll just get the fuck out of here. Quick, guy. Lint Gravy says, guys, quick, I need a cool Strahd impression so I don't panic and make him the count.
You should.
We'll do.
You should. That'd be funny.
3.
No, it's got to be.
What's his
name?
Yeah. Welcome to Castle Ravenloft.
To be honest, that
Strahd von Zarovich.
That fits really well.
Yeah.
I think it does.
What's his name?
Patrick Bateman?
Patrick Bateman. I was thinking Norman Bates. I was like, that's not the right guy.
I'm just looking for Irene, okay? I have some video. What does he say? Oh, he says, I have some videotapes to return.
Yeah.
What would be Strahd's equivalent to that? I have some vampire spawn to turn.
Yeah.
I gotta go. I have some vampire spawn to turn. He's playing the piano. He turns around and he looks at everybody and he looks like this. I am ancient. I am the land.
Yeah, you are. When you ran Strahd or Curse, did you do a voice for Strahd?
No.
Did you do anything for Strahd? Give him like a little dance when he showed up or something?
A little dance? No, but the group that I ran it for really wanted to like be friends with Strahd, and they were very worried about what he thought about them.
Oh,
like, you know, when he invites them to dinner, they were doing other stuff, and they're like, is he gonna be upset if we don't show up tonight? And I was like, you don't really have a way to know that. So they tried to find a crow or a raven to send him a message to be like, we're not going to be there tonight. We're very sorry.
Oh.
And anytime they like, had any interaction with him, they're like, yeah, he's cool. We want to be his friend. But they were menaces.
Yeah.
They
Hero types.
Yeah.
I when we did it, I did like a normal sort of like Romanian, like just like very typical. I basically did Dracula or the Count, but I just toned it down a little bit and just made his voice a little. So for the most part, he sounded like this, and this is typically my Strahd voice that I do. It just sounds kind of Russian, really. But I think if I did it again, I would go Chris Perkins and kind of what you do, and just do like just my voice. Just be like, "Hi, I'm Strahd. What's up?
What's up?
How's it
It's
going?"
me, your boy.
Yeah. So I don't know. Patrick Bateman's fun.
It is. Or be the Count.
Is that the sun sword I see? Do you like Huey Lewis in the news, Irina?
All right. Next question.
Next, it's gonna be our last question.
I know you'll go on for hours with your Patrick Bateman impression. Yeah, I need some.
No, that
I need
one's
some
too dumb.
dinner. I think.
Some din din.
Yes.
Those are funny. But the
Some din din?
No. No. Beetle and Grimm's asks.
No. Really?
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh shit. Hello.
Hello, Jason.
Who is your favorite Muppet?
Oh.
Kermit. Easily Kermit.
Okay, but
Do you
I've
remember-
never seen the Muppets.
Oh, that's
At
fine.
all.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Like ever.
I never really watched
I like
it either.
meme Kermit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
I like the Kermit that jumps off the bridge.
I need
and
to
goes
show
walking away.
I need to show you the old commercials that we were watching yesterday
I
for the
was
bread.
dying.
Oh, I did see those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one where he's like, help! And then like he shuts the thing and goes,
Those are
really
nuts.
funny. Yeah,
Yeah.
those are super funny. Yeah. I love Kermit. And I hate Miss Piggy. I
Bitch.
I hate that
fucking
bitch, Miss
bitch
Pig.
pig. I don't like her voice. I don't like how she acts. I don't like the way she looks. I don't like what she does. Her face, whack. Her clothes, whack.
She's an icon, though.
She is Trisha Paytas as a Muppet.
She
Yes.
kind of, honestly,
Yes.
kind of reminds me of that. Yeah, Kermit could do so much better.
I don't know if he could. The guy's crazy.
Yeah.
Kermit?
Yeah, he's like,
He's
and he flips his arms everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, my friend and I want to get matching tattoos where I get Kermit the Frog and she gets Kermit the dog,
Oh.
but from Jenna Marbles's
Oh.
like little scared
Oh,
dog Kermit.
Yeah.
Sarmit? Yeah.
Damn it.
Oh, man, that's good. That's good. Why are there no songs about my balls?
All right. Hey, you could be Kermit Von Sarovich.
Kermit Von Sarovich.
Welcome to Castle Ravenloft, everyone.
It's those.
Why don't you
those,
just sit on a log, okay?
When people are like, replace
Kermit
all
with the hood.
Yeah.
replace all the characters in a movie with Muppets, but keep one person.
Oh,
Yeah.
replace your D&D campaign with... I think that was one of the questions, actually, that I skipped over was what if, like, your campaign was Muppets, who would be, like, a person, and who would be...
Oh, fuck, that's so cool.
Little
Yeah.
Oral as a puppet? As a puppet?
But it's Lazarus is the only like actual person.
He's just
Actually,
ghoulish?
yes!
Ah!
He's just like a ghoulish corpse, and Kazira and Immolation and Sildri and Alinstra are all like, and he's just like, if I have to deal with one more fucking 10-towner, I'm gonna lose it. And they're like little Muppets.
The
They walk
10 are
around.
just like,
And then he's out in the middle of
Immolation's like putting someone in the fire and they're like, ah! He's like,
yeah. But they do that Muppet thing where they like flail around. They're like, Dazan getting burnt at the stake is just like. No, there's a moment where like Lazarus is angry and he storms off from the party because he doesn't want to deal with this shit anymore, and he's really thinking about leaving, and he's sitting out there in the middle of the cold, and then sitting next to him he just hears, hey, and you look over and he's like, the fuck are you? And he's just like, you're having a hard time, aren't you?
oh,
It's tough not being alive, huh?
It is. It really is.
Kermit. There are some times when I wake up and
Yeah.
I don't feel like I'm alive.
It's not easy being green or purple, is it, Kermit?
No, it really isn't. You're just like everybody else, Lazarus. I know that deep down in that cold chassis of our rib cage that you've got a heart. It may not be beaten, but I think that you're real warm on the inside of that cold, cold corpse.
Just like a Muppet is, with stuffing.
Why are there no songs about corpses? All right, that's the end of the fucking podcast.